Hey guys, what's good? It's your boy Pookie here. Right, today we've got a nice little beginner, well, I would say it's more of, I'd say it was a beginner entry, you know, like FPV racer, but it's definitely a lot better than any brushed drones that you get on the market. As you can see on this one, it is brushless motors. It's got a 5.8 gigahertz FPV system in there also, and it's a pretty decent flyer. So this is made by get my words out, made by a company called MJX, and this is the Bugs 6. With this version, we do have FPV goggles. Now what's interesting about these goggles is the screen that you get for it. You can either have this attached to your transmitter with the mount, or this screen slots straight into the FPV goggles just there. So we'll have a look, see what kind of battery it has on this. Flip upside down, take it out and have a little look. I'm going to try and do this with one hand. Let's see what rating of the battery is. The battery is a 7.4 volt, 1300 milliamp, 25C LiPo poly battery. One of the things I noticed about the connection on this is a very small, I think it's a JST connection. I'm not too sure of the names of the connections, but I think it's a small JST. I could be wrong, but it's very tiny. So that just slots into the bottom there like that. We've got two front LEDs on the front, and we've also got two LEDs on the back. So the back ones are red, and the front ones are like a clear light colour, like just a pure white colour. We'll have a look at the FPV screen. It's not bad, it's got the contrast and brightness on it, so you can change that, and you can also change the channel frequency, which is pretty decent. And we've also got a USB port on there. I presume that'll be just for charging the screen. We've got that, and then we've got the controller. Now, I'm looking at this controller. There's not really much to it, as in the buttons are pretty basic. You have the low and high rates, so that'll give you more of an aggressive tilt, so it'll give you faster speeds. The lock button there, that's to lock and unlock the propellers, so it's basically a safeguard so you don't chop your fingers off. But before you can actually fly this quadcopter, you've got to turn on the quadcopter first, hold that lock button down, and then switch the power on, and then that will bind it with the drone, and then you just hit that again, and then the propellers will start spinning. But I'll show you more of that when we start up the drone and take it out for a flight. We've also got the little arrow symbols there. That is to do the flips. Same with that one again. You've got to hold the button down and then hold any direction on the tilt, and that will flip you in any direction. We've also got the video camera button there. Everything else is pretty much basic. They're your trim buttons. So what we'll do is we'll go and take this out for a flight, see how it flies. It does look pretty impressive from the looks, so let's see if it flies the same.
what have I really got to say about this drone? I have to say it's a really nice drone. It is definitely become one of my favourites for multiple reasons. One of the main reasons being the FPV system has two antennas on it either side, and that makes for a really good strong signal. I don't get hardly any breakup at all. The only time I got any kind of breakup is when I went really far and a tree got in the way, but that's gonna happen with any drone like that. Another thing about it is when the battery starts dying and you obviously losing voltage in the drone, the remote beeps also to let you know, which is a really good feature, because that's how you know when you're going to need to start bringing your drone in and flying it a bit lower to the ground so you don't crash it. And another thing is when you do start losing any kind of signal or anything like that, your remote also beeps to let you know that you're going a little bit too far. So this drone, for the price and it being a brushless, I would definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10, I cannot knock it. If you want this, guys, I'll leave the links for it in the description with a promo code for it also, which will give you a further discount off. So check that out, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, guys, peace out.